Ladies and gentlemen, in a minute, kids, welcome you to CCW, Concord, Carolina, and welcome you to the 4th season of Colossal Championship Wrestling here in WWE 2K26. And ladies and gentlemen, we're kicking off tonight's festivities with a 30-person, 15-team Rumble match. Rules will be as follows: 30 superstars will enter. Eliminations occur when you get thrown over the top rope with both feet touching the floor, and we will see teams of 15 different teams represented. The winners of this match will challenge Stagnation later on tonight for the World Class Tag Team Championship. And let's find out who drew entrant number 1. Oh my lord, what on earth is this? Security detail. Paulo Jr. no longer the only convict around here. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the competitor who drew number 1. Currently making his way down now, fighting at the red corner, representing the Redemption. Chain Gun. Now he's drawn number 1. We are currently in South Carolina. Charleston, the host of this half of the pay-per-view. We will be alternating between venues throughout this entire show tonight. We start here, we move over to Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina for our second match, and then we will return for a barbed wire death match, the third contest of the evening. Let's see who's drawn number 2. Oh my. Vibe change. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the competitor who drew number 2. Currently hip thrusting his way down now, fighting out of the blue corner, representing the Heartthrobs, Ace Star. Well, we go from that intimidatingness of Chain Gang to we're about to see a man get squashed, I feel. Chain Gang on the outside does not look impressed. The 3/4 trunks that he's got. Oh dear lord. This is the Heartthrobs. He'll be throbbing in pain in a second if Chain Gang has his way. Oh dear lord. And there we go. Chain Gang representing the Redemption, as we heard. Ace Star representing the Heartthrobs. We saw on his shirt, and we are underway. The first 2 entrants here in this 15-team Rumble. The first match of the new season. 15 brand new teams, 30 new competitors. Here we are. Off the ropes. Leg drop, no. Gets out the way, and it is 30 seconds between entries. Only time that will get interrupted is if there are 8 people in the ring at once. And oh, entry number 3, Simon Studd. That's the other half of the Heartthrobs. The odds in the favor here to a degree. They can double team Chain Gang for sure, but they've got to go the whole length for the match now. And well, Chain Gang takes down Ace Star. Simon Studd gets caught as well. Nope, saving Studd. Oh, he was just checking on him. Oh dear lord. Axel Armstrong here, representing Rebel Riot, and oh my lord, okay. Heartthrobs are not meant to be fighting each other, but Rebel Riot's Axel Armstrong in. Heartthrobs fighting the British and an escaped convict. Well, I don't know if he's an escape convict. He's part of the redemption. Maybe he's reformed. Chain gang, scary, either way. Oh my lord, what's he gonna do to him? Ooh! Well, representing Midnight Suns, here comes Brad Wild, run down the aisle. This ring is filling up quickly. We yet to see the first elimination, and oh my god, 2-for-1 special Axel Armstrong taking out both Arthrobs. Domino effect. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work. And they've gotten a bit confused. I think they might have collided heads at some point, because they're fighting each other rather than some of the more opportune opponents. So, oh, Chain Gang helping get rid of A-Star. Here comes Cash Anderson representing the Trust Fund. Oh my lord, well, A-Star gone courtesy of Chain Gang, and also his own stuff, or again not. Oh my god. Oh, evasion tactics there by Anderson to get away from Armstrong. Oh god, Brad Wild could be out here. Oh, face bouncing off the turnbuckle pad, only his face though. And we might be about to lose Simon Studd. Here comes Philip Diamond third, 1/2 of third degree. And Simon Studd goes here. We might have our first losers of the season being the Heartthrobs. No, he fights off Cash Anderson and he's still in this one. Flawless Cash Anderson, part of the Trust Fund. Of course, viewers of Season 3 will remember the Trust Fund being Benjamin and Tiffany Price. Benjamin Price currently being investigated for fraud, so we may not see him for a wee while. Oh, representing Liberate, it's Mark Ryan Murphy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got room for one more person out here before we have to wait for an elimination to occur. Springboard. Ah, coming down right across crack. Or crashing on Cash's back, and oh, almost saw Angel Armstrong go out. Oh god. Chain Gang getting dropped on his head. So started with Cash Anderson. Brad Wild gone to the outside, and Ross Sims comes out just too late to save his tag partner. Here's the other half of Midnight Suns. Is he going to go straight after Axel Armstrong for eliminating his bud? Yes, he is. Chain Gang gone. Courtesy of Philip Diamond III. PD3 eliminating CG. And we are working our way through the competitors in this one, folks. Oh, Armstrong just powering Ross Sims around. Drops him. And hung up to dry in the corner. Nope. Nope. These two first need to be hung up to dry. Oh, Philip Diamond third interrupting Simon Studd. I think he was looking for a finisher, and Cash Anderson sticks in. Crikey. This is chaos here in the opening contest, and Simon Studd almost ensuring that the Midnight Suns were first fully eliminated, but no, it is the Heartthrobs, the first team fully eliminated from this contest. And as such, a loss recorded for the first time here in Season 4. Springboard! And is that Phil Izzy? I think that's Phil Izzy. I was looking over at the... Yes, I believe so. He is phenomenal. It's either that or Eric Stoffel. It's one of the two. But, oh god. Oh god. Oh, 1/2 of Scott Lyons coming into the ring now. Matthew. Well, no, 1/3 of the Scott Lyons, 1/2 a flash kick. Handspring. Oh, catching. Philip Diamond III now to chop to the Midnight Suns representative Ross Sims, and Oh, super kick. By the end of this contest, we will have 28 losers, and we will have 2 individuals who will be challenging Fred Gondrol and not Kirai, but Sotelo for the World Class Tag Team Championship. Kirai did get put into a neck brace on the last appearance, last defense of the World Class Tag Team Championships by Simo White. As such, his neck was in a state of bother going into Twitchmania. Perhaps fortuitous that Darren Murphy rejoined Stagnation and was able to do half the work against Joseph Anarchy, and only Joseph Anarchy, defending the World Tag Team Championships of ATWE at Twitchmania. But Sotelo has been drafted in, will replace Kirai. Freebird rule coming into play for the championship. Fred electing not to just abuse his privileges and say no match entirely, but instead to defend the championships against someone that's fought through 14 other teams to get to them. So, as far as I'm aware though, it will only be Fred Key coming to ringside for that, because Kayla Turner, she's over in North Carolina at Kill Devil Hills, whilst the tag title match will happen here in South Carolina, in Charleston right now. And this is chaos. One half Buzzy hit house on Pierce, I believe. Owen Young, excuse me. Owen Pierce? Where did I get Pierce from? Patrick Sutton, Hard Cult Society arriving in, oh, double axe handle, and bye-bye Midnight Suns. With Ross Sims flying over the top, that is our second team fully eliminated. At least by my reckoning. I could be wrong on that front, but we will have to double check the win-loss records entirely after this match to make sure every single person that's been eliminated, or every single team that lost, gets counted as a loss then. Oh, bye-bye Cash Anderson. Brody Blackwell and Patrick Sutton just dueling it out, the 2 men in overalls, Varsity Club and Hard Cult Society. Brody, I believe, with no relation to Melissa, but you never know how this world works. Oh god, that was low. Matthew Scott Klein saved himself from elimination. Elimination was not the way, so to speak. And oh god, what goes up must come down. Scott Klein with the Stormbreaker, and speaking of what goes up must come down. Okay, never mind. Both men saved themselves from elimination, and here is Miles McDonald, one half of McDonald Brothers. Yet another singlet wearing man here, and oh god. This one, powerbomb backbreaker. Lung blow even. Now just karate kicks across the face. Springboard. Oh, crashing down on top of him. And from the top rope, Phil Izzy. Drop kick. Calvin Madison, the other half of Liberate, is here. We are over halfway through the field. I believe there are some teams we haven't even seen the first entrant of yet, and bye-bye Phil Izzy. It's in mid-section. God, just delaying, and jackhammer, drop kick to Owen Young in the corner. Matthew Scott Klein working the ones that were on the floor from the top. Madison, oh god, went for the crossbody. Ray Hughes. Well, there's one of the teams that hadn't appeared yet. The grapple division have arrived in CCW. Miles McDonald gone. Rocket Man making it so. Carl Hughes, elbow drop from the top. And Matthew Scott Klein looking to get rid of Patrick Sutton, succeeds. Punch the dick. Gotta love it. looking through my list, and I think we've had at least one competitor from each team now. Bye-bye Brody Blackwell, courtesy of both the Rocket Man, Calvin Madison, and Carl Hughes. But up and down. Here comes entry number 18, Carl Hammett, the other half of Grapple Division. This is just competitor after competitor making their way down. 15 different teams. We've only seen 2 teams fully eliminated so far. Oh, got spiked in with the boys in Rana. Whichever team wins this rumble, who the last man in the ring is, him and his partner will be challenging Fred Gondrol and Sotelo for the CCW World Class Tag Team Championship in, I believe, our co-main event, our semi-main event, our penultimate match of the evening. And here comes Xander Nichols. Uh-oh. Oh, gets caught the drop kick. And Carl Hughes interrupting. Calvin Madison got to take advantage. And, oh, hung out to dry. Bye-bye Owen Young. Nichols working well there. Ray Hughes. Eddie Scott line out here now, so both halves of flash kick, both halves of grapple division. At ringside, Calvin Madison, Xander Nichols, they might have to think about teaming up here because both their partners are gone. And they're against 2 teams of 2 right now. But I suppose if Flash Kick and the grapple division want to pair off, then they can just focus on one another. But dear Lord, we are getting into the nitty gritty of this one. There are a few teams who are fully gone. Well, Chain Gang entered number 1, has been gone for a long time. Here comes the other half. Here comes another third of the Redemption. There is a third man in that group. Kevin Danger is not part of this contest, but he'll be cheering on Derek Vader from the back. And oh, teamwork there with the Rocket Man. Put down Xander Nichols. And fast ball punch. No. Read by Nichols. Jackson Ray's there. The other half of the Rebel Riot. Neck breaker. And I believe the ring is now full, so someone needs to go if we want to see the next entrant come out. Someone's being busted open. We have blood, and Jackson Reyes from the top. Tornado taken down Eddie Scott Klein. Carl Hammett. Oh, Olympics. Back body drop to Vader. Jackson Reyes on the. Oh my God, Jackson Reyes gone. Rebel Riot are out. Oh, that is kind of funny. Well, we got an elimination. Oh, down we go. Xander Nichols just tossing them. Grapple division and flash kick in a strong position right now. Both members still in. They're the only 2 teams that are still fully there. Every other team's had at least 1 elimination thus far. Oh, from the top. God, Ray Hughes takes it to the skies, but flash kick now. Working on Carl Hammett. Big German suplex, and oh my Lord. Ooh, just tossing around Calvin Madison as if he weighs nothing. I think Jeff Coyne maybe yet to come. The other half of, you know what, I just realized there's one team we haven't seen at all so far. Wait a well, I mentioned him, Jeff Coyne, the other half of the tag team unit of Charleston. Glorious one in the ring, and now look at powerbomb Ray Hughes. Oh, got a powerbomb to Jeff Coyne. I don't like his checks, he just bounced. And by Matthew Scott Ryan, he's been in for a while. But he won't be around for another wee while, that's for sure, if his brother can't win. Derek Vader with Eddie, up and down on top of Xander Nichols. Olympic slam! Backstabber! Stomped a knee. Christ. And Calvin Madison out courtesy of Carl Hammett. That's Liberate gone. We are watching closely as this continues. Oh. Niles McDonald out here now. Okay, his music decided to play that instead. Random, but sure. Springboard. Yeah, Scott Klein puts down McDonald. Down goes Ray Hughes out. He is. Courtesy of Xander Nichols. Carl Hammett unamused. Eats an elbow. Dodges the forearm. Hits the punch. Bye-bye Derek Vader. And just like that, the Redemption are fully gone. Five seconds till we find out the next competitor. The further we get into this, the more I suspect one team is just straight up getting the final few entrants. Of course, randomized the order for the most part. I'll peel back the curtain. I had the half robs come out second and third after chain gang at number 1. Bye-bye Xander Nichols, aka bye-bye Varsity Club, and bye-bye Grapple Division as well. Just because I thought it would be funny. Varsity Club and Grapple Division both fully eliminated now. As out of Scott Klein's the Flash Kick brothers. Here comes Jackie Bruce. Yeah, the further we get along in this, the more I'm suspecting that one team has been blessed by the randomizer and is going to come out like the final 2 slots. Let's see what number we're up to. I feel like this is going to be 27 or 28, one of the two. Yep, number 27. Here's one half of damaging. The first half of damaging, Jared Skinner. Oh, bounce! Almost went flying out of the top rope to Jackie Bruce, but Jared Skinner immediately going after Wyatt Russell, and bye-bye. Okay, I think that is hilarious. The golden opportunity of golden opportunities into number 27. There's only 3 people left to come out. And one of those was guaranteed to be his tag partner. Jared Skinner just biffs it. Here comes Phil Izzy. That should have been, like, Dan Slater's going to be pissed off because there's only 2 more people to come out. That's Dan Slater and one other, I believe. That was, yeah, that was 28. Apparently, I believe Caleb Carter III, Dan Slater, your final 2 entries into this contest. Oh, Superman punch there by Niles. Yeah, here comes Dan Slater. So Caleb Carter the third will be the final entry, but Dan Slater's got to hope that he doesn't get eliminated straight away. And Phil Izzy is waiting and hoping and praying that Eric Stoffer here can do well. That's provided I'm not mixing up which way member is which. This should be Caleb Carter the third unless I missed him earlier and before someone else came out, but here we go. Caleb Carter the third has arrived. Our 30th participant is here. All 15 teams have had all 15 pairs of people have come out. We're down to the final few. If we could get a wider camera angle, then I'll tell you how many we have, but well, we've got one less because Jackson Reyes has got sent flying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The final 6 here. This is been a chaotic start to our competition here in Season 4. And one of these 6 men, alongside their partner, will be challenging Stagnation, Sotelo, and Free Control for the World Class Tag Team Championship in the semi-main event and final contest in South Carolina for the evening. And just violence. There goes Jeff Coyne, so Cash Addison, Jeff Coyne out. We've got 4 people remaining. 3 people remaining? Possibly? Okay, we've lost someone else along the way. We lost the way. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm keeping up. Down to the final 3. Okay, sweet. I have been keeping up. My win-loss record is not immediately tainted. I've tracked down the eliminations of those 6, but one of these 3 men will join their partners to challenge, as I've said a couple times, but the final 3 in this rumble. It's been a long rumble. Dan Slater at a slight advantage because of the late entry of himself, but Miles and Wyatt Russell both noticed the McDonald Brothers and Hard Cult Society have been in this matchup for a lot longer than Damage Inc. Damage Inc., their first member, Jared Slater, came in at number 27, and bye-bye to Wyatt Russell, bye-bye Hard Cult Society. Means that final 2, and Dan Slater wins it. Wow, controversy perhaps because they got entries 27 and 29. The luck of the draw smiling on Damage Inc. And look at that, just a cheeky little wave to camera. He's saying hello to Fred Gondrol in the back. Because he knows that thanks to winning this match, he gets to challenge the CEO for his tag team championship. The next challenges have been decided. Damage Inc., your victors for the inaugural contest of the evening. And whilst I start getting the next match set up, I want to thank you for tuning in to Season 4 here in CCW. Colossal Championship Wrestling has been going since 2K17. This is the first time we've had concurrent games, back-to-back video games, so it is appreciated. We are about to head to North Carolina, where we'll see our first championship contest of the evening. As Kayla Turner will look to defend her championship. The women's first blood championship, that is, against a debutante, a new challenger, entirely a new arrival. We've got a lot of those here tonight to CCW. We've got 15 familiar faces as we switch back over to the game screen. Ladies and gentlemen, the flying contest is a first blood match, and it's for the CCW Women's First Blood Championship. It is to be held inside of the Hell in a Cell structure and is scheduled for one blade. Well, you can see one of our new referees at ringside. And here's one of our new wrestlers. Perhaps the latest champion. Not wasting any time, sprinting down to the ring, and oh my god, just springing over the ropes. Dear Lord, Ash Vandal has arrived. Not wasting any time whatsoever. Springing into the ring. She's looking forward to this violence. Kayla Turner seemingly happy to make her wait just a little bit longer than Vandal was. And here she comes. Women's First Blood Championship proudly around her waist. And whilst we are getting ready to watch this, I'm being told back in South Carolina, the ring is getting the ropes taken down and some barbed wire boards are being brought to ringside. Barbed wire is being wrapped around the ring posts. The barbed wire deathmatch is getting set up in South Carolina. So when we head back across the state line, this is going to be violent enough as is. It's Hell in a Cell. It's First Blood. But when we get back to Charleston, it's going to be painful. When, of course, Women's First Blood Championship, the former champion Kid Riot, immortalized inside the belt. But let us throw it down to the ring announcer for the introductions in this competition. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the competitors first. To my right, the challenger. She is fighting out of the red corner, Ash Vandal. Ladies and gentlemen, now to my left, the champion, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Stagnation. She is your current reigning and defending CCW Women's First Blood Champion, Kayla Turner. Your referee, Jane Kelly. That's right, a new referee here to officiate this particular contest. Jane Kelly drawing the officiating duties. Got 4 new referees in total. She is the first of the 5. We have 5 referees total. 4 debutantes here in the company tonight. We are underway, and oh my god, not even waiting for the bell was Kayla Turner, but got caught by Ash Vandal with a kick. Did her homework on the Women's First Blood Champion, did Vandal, but here we go, and we may be manually taking control of the camera if it does not do some cutting, because this cell is difficult to see through. Kayla Turner climbs the top rope. She's looking to fly and drop kick nobody home. Springboard drop kick, that's how you hit him. The crowd raucous here tonight. And oh my god, just simple DDT spikes her head into the ground. Kayla Turner has been the most dominant First Blood champion, men's or women's, since the inception of the championships. And she's climbing around ringside. What is she looking for? Under the ring she goes, and oh, I was wondering when those would come into play. It was announced last night on Twitch Mania in Universe that thumbtacks are now legalized, but Kayla Turner immediately finding them, and she was having some demons in her head apparently. Oh god, tornado kick there, and oh, right to the face of the follow-up. This here is your first competition in North Carolina, our second of the evening, the first championship on the line. This is our Women's First Blood Championship. Of course, for those that didn't catch the announcement, the Marshall Mayhem Championship will not be defended tonight by T-Dog, but it will instead find a #1 contender. Of course, Lance Knight does have a rematch clause for the championship, but he's got to recover after being 2-0 swept by Mr. Marshall Mayhem. And oh god, here we go. The cell wall starting to buckle. Sash Vandal got thrown into it, and now Kayla Turner thrown straight through it to the outside. Ash Vandal gonna pour out the tax, and oh god, she's poured the tax out. Now she's joining Kayla Turner on the outside, pulling her to her feet. You don't expect they're going to go up top, crash through and land on those tacks, do you? Oh no. Well, we can let the camera people at ringside do their work properly now. These two maniacs. Oh my god, just using the cell wall and not finished yet. Kayla Turner wasn't happy with just busting her open. Busted her open, now climbing to the top of the cell to celebrate. I mean, that's the danger of the cell wall. Kayla Turner defends successfully. Christ, busts her open, and okay, Fred yelled at her to, well, yelled at the referee to yell at her to get down. The thumbtacks teased. That is 6 successful defenses, 45 days now she has reigned. Congratulations, Kayla Turner. Oh my god. And now I will update the win-loss records to reflect that match. Christ, that was brilliant strategy there. Started ascending the cell structure. And just because gameplay things, we will not actually be having entrances on for this match, because the current state of the game means that custom arenas, underground matches, you cannot actually have entrances without it just glitching out. So we will instead just show you the competitors in the ring. Giblin on your left, Carnage on your right, and discus forearm, no. Punch, back elbow, chop. Lifted him up, spiking him down. That's another new referee. Hello, Scotty Loomis. Sitting down on the arm. These two are going to fight until someone is knocked out. And arm driven in. Oh god, no, 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 no. Snapping the knees. How? Oh god. Powerbomb flips him over. Final flash. Knee. And almost collecting out of the ring. And you can see him just looking around. There's carnage to be had. Oh, went for an EMP-like maneuver. And, uh-oh. No, 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 no. Giblin don't. Okay, Carnage was self-preservation there. I think he was about to throw him face first or grind him. Oh, God, like that. Into the barbed wire. Carnage bringing his namesake to this one. You can see the barbed wire board at ringside. Called Giblin to his feet. And if he angles this right, oh god, overhead belly to belly. He's stalking him. These two violent men. Oh god, lariat. Oh, kick to the shoulder. And sends him, oh, spear! Spears him off the ring onto the concrete. Oh, shooting star headbutt, standing variety. Oh, someone in the crowd really enjoying it. So these two just, oh god, throwing him into the ring. He got lucky. I thought he was getting thrown into that turnbuckle post that's covered in barbed wire. Oh my god, just throwing, and look at his knee just bouncing off of the LED board. Dear lord. Oh god, right to the throat. Oh god, thumb driving into the windpipe. Christ. Fred Gondrel, why did you sanction this? I mean, Charleston here. Uh-oh. No. Back body drop. I thought we were about to see just something worse than a back body drop. And Carnage has been busted open. Giblin calling him to his feet. Headbutt caught with the uppercut. Grabs a hold of him now. Just, oh, was going to throw him, I guess, throwing off himself. Turnabout's fair play, I suppose. Giblin, second time, sending Carnage flying onto the concrete. The Carnage doesn't care, seemingly. Pounce into the barricade. Up kick, and now we're just fighting up the ramp, apparently. This match can finish anywhere. Pounce again onto the concrete. Senton, no, out the way is Carnage. Oh god, throwing him, and ducking out the way. He does not want to get thrown onto that board. You can see the barbed wire board on the ground at ringside. There's one on the opposite side of the ring too. Both men trying to avoid that like the plague. And jab, punch, capture, suplex on the concrete. Referee Scotty Loomis is just there to make sure that when somebody gets knocked out, that this match finishes. Elbow drop. Oh god, catching concrete only. And driving into knee. Deadlift. Gut wrench suplex floating over to another deadlift gut wrench suplex. That time tossing him towards the apron. Elbows to the side of the head. Went for an uppercut. Gets out the way that forearm. But Carnage throwing him. Oh God, right into that barbed wire. And oh God. Slammed him down. Deadlift, running, power, slam. And Giblin's in trouble here because Carnage has got him. Oh, God. Just menace in those eyes. Right him onto his neck. Dear Lord. Anything at all can knock out either of these men. They're living on borrowed time with both of them at this point, but Dragon Screw You says Giblin. Pulls Carnage to his feet. Trying to drag him to the turnbuckle. Or perhaps considering the barbed wire board on the outside. No. Oh no, he miscalculated. He went to throw himself at Carnage, but Carnage ducked him and he just went flying onto the concrete face first. Giblin, trouble. Big trouble right now. Thrown back into the ring, Carnage. Gonna take advantage here. Grabs a hold of him. Tosses him. Oh my Lord. Gator roll. Floating over now. Deadlift. Some powers him up. Gut wrench. Suplex. Bounce! Oh, face bouncing off the LED board. He caught his chin, and Giblin could be here for the win. Tour of the Islands. But no, Carnage is still, he's not been knocked out yet. Scotty Lewis, are you sure? Shooting star headbutt. And Giblin, he's looking for plunder. Oh God, he's got the tax. He's like, it was teased in the last match. Oh, emptying that bag of tax. Center of the ring. Tour of the Islands. Into the tax. But still no. Oh God, driving his knee down onto the tax. Throwing, oh my God, onto the barbed wire board. He just got thrown onto that barbed wire board. But he's still got to fight. We're 40 odd minutes into the fighting. Our third competition of the evening. Giblin versus Carnage. And oh my Lord, you could see the fear in the eyes of Giblin before he escaped. And oh my God. Oh, violence. Dragged him out. Oh God, onto the barbed wire board. And Christ. These two both agreeing to get back into the ring. The end is in sight for these two. Surely the next big move ends this one. Fireman's carry. Throwing him onto the concrete. Tax in both men. Blood pouring from Carnage. Bruises and welts. The blood hemorrhaging on their bodies. But, oh God. Turns them inside out. Carnage looking for the final nail. One more time. Giblin. Not yet knocked out. But he's right on the end of his rope. You have to imagine. Carnage admiring his handiwork before stomping him on the throat. Oh god, knee to the side of the head. The referee, Scotty Loomis, may need to get in between them at some point. As Carnage getting out more tacks. Just pouring them all over the concrete. Sorry to the cleaning crew. You're going to have to get this turned around for the next contest. I mean, it is Marshall Mayhem next here in South Carolina. Pounce! Oh god, his face bounced off the barricade as well. Christ. This keeps going on. They both might get knocked out. Put on the brakes before he went flying into the steps. Puts on the brakes again. Back elbow busting open Giblin in turn. Giblin trying to lift him up, but the power. That's how much they've done to each other. How much energy they've used there. His back gave out on him. Carnage collapsed on top of him. Giblin just trying his best, but Carnage elbow fighting free. Oh god. Lifts him up. Military press. Oh god, into the barricade again. These two are just testing the limits of human physicality. But Giblin refusing to go down without a fight. Punches to the midsection. Tour of the Islands on the outside. Drags him to his feet. Tour of the Islands one more time. And Giblin finally knocks out Carnage. Eventually one of these men had to give. Hard fought. Just there. Oh god, his neck clattering off the barricade, but Giblin found it within him to send Carnage on a couple tours of the island. And somehow, some way, you can see him clutching at his gut there. Just look at the state of him, and look at this. He's just going, yes, barbed wire, deathmatch, that's me. Oh god, though. You see, look at that clutch in the neck from where he got slammed onto the barricade. Christ alive, that was a lot of violence for our third contest. And we head back towards North Carolina, where the Hell in a Cell structure has had the wall returned. Thanks to Ash Vandal and Kayla Turner for just removing it. Because I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, guaranteed 4 Hell in a Cell structure matches, a possibility of a 5th depending how our main event of the evening goes. But some tag team competition coming your way in the momentary time. Let us head down to Carolina. Or up to Carolina, is it? Yeah. Kill Devil Hills. Playing host to this portion. And oh my god, arriving in full force. Ladies and gentlemen, following contest is a tag team Hell in a Cell, and it is scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing the competitors first, currently making their way down the aisle, fighting out of the red corner, being accompanied to the ring by, and representing Northern Exposure, the team of Blair Blue Shard and Lexi Lamu. Northern Exposure. Dex Desjardins Grant Gauthier and Silas Cross, all 3 men accompanying their leader Alexis Lemieux and Blair Bouchard to ringside for this, but they will have to vacate the premises. Once that cell lowers, it is a tag team competition. There will be repercussions if those 3 stick around and interfere, so their opponents do have a fair fighting chance in this contest. But unity and unified front being displayed here by Northern Exposure. Alexi and Blair set for competition here against who? Against these 2. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing their opponents. Currently the way down, now fighting at the blue corner, the team of Simo White and North, the Battleflies. Now making their way down the aisle together. They're looking to kick off Season 4 strong. Last time they fought in tag team competition here in CCW was a losing effort against Stagnation, but they took their pound of flesh, put Kira Shimoto into a neck brace. It jolted bad enough in the handicap match against Joseph Anarchy that he's not been cleared for competition here tonight. And as such, Sotelo having to be drafted in by Stagnation to defend the World Class Tag Team Championship. Freebird rule coming in handy. And the cell lowered once again. Jane Smith is being replaced by Toyota Suzuki, our senior official here in CCW. Northern Exposure Battleflies kicking us off. And dear Lord, just walking around the power of Lexi Lemieux to throw them around like that. Oh God, slipping through the back. And this is just going to be chaos. We've seen the Battleflies inside the Hell in a Cell structure a couple times now. Simo White winning a hardcore championship inside of it over in ATWE. They won an Iron Team match against the Puerto Rican Punishment Brigade to earn their shot against Stagnation for the World Class Tag Team Championship. You'll have to think surely the winners of this competition will earn themselves one step closer towards the championship. The fights are happening both inside and outside the ring. Gotta be careful because Simo and Lexi are approaching where the cell wall was broken before. Oh, springboard. Okay, let's move around here so that we can witness both sets of competition at the same time. Face bouncing off the cell wall. Simo deciding I don't want to get my face thrown into that cell no more. Lexi Lemieux tried to follow him in, but North intercepting her. And we have a cell break again. Lexi Lemieux sent flying through by North, and the thumbtacks fetched. Again, those tacks are going to be a frequent friend of ours here in CCW this season. Let's see what happens to the camera. Okay, we can work with this. Lexi and North starting to climb up. Much like Kayla and Ash did earlier tonight. Fighting on that stage of the cell. Down goes North, up goes Lexi. one step higher, and North, despite just getting knocked off the cell from the halfway point, decided to follow her up to the top. And inside the ring, teardrop suplexes by Simo White to Blair Bouchard. North not wasting any time, straight to the center of the cell to try and break apart those panels. That is part of the reason we have the two venues tonight, is so that we can perform repairs on the cell structure, so we can have the scrap trap used as well, and so we can clean up the mess that barbed wire death match. And oh god, Harapurana almost sent Lexi flying off the side. Please don't die. Oh, the thumbtacks have been set up, and to the cell goes Blair Bouchard on the inside. Simo stalking around ringside, swept the leg, rolled out the way. Oh god. Oh god. North in trouble because that cell panel has been buckled. The two on the left have. And this could be doom. Through another cell panel, Simo sends Blair Bouchard, and he's coming up to perhaps help out North because Lexi Lemieux has got them in a bad situation. And Lexi spotted Simo. And just mocking. Uh-oh. Don't mock North or Simo. Oh my lord. Oh, he just about sent himself flying off the cell. He caught himself. Elbow drop. And, well, Simo being signaled to North to end him. And, oh my lord. Powerbomb through the top of that cell structure. Oh my god, she kicked out. Crowd thinks the violence is awesome. North says he thought that was awesome. How about this? Oh my lord. Simo inside the ring. Oh, flipped out the back. North saving themselves. Oh my god, German suplex through the cell. Onto the tax goes North as well. Broken up immediately. Lexi Lemieux saving the match for Northern Exposure, but oh, kick to the midsection. Diamond cutter. Oh god, onto the tax. Lemieux with Simo spiking him on his neck whilst North gets pinned. Kick out. Simo, roller, ref count in. Oh, the ref got kicked in the back by Blair Bouchard. God damn it. Not Toyota Suzuki. He's one of our longest tenured referees. Well, he is the longest tenured referee here. Saving the match for Northern Exposure. And Toyota Suzuki pissed off. Backslide. And look at this. He's got a slow count. He says, fuck you. Like, no, one. You get a one count. That's all you get. Oh, no. Right for. Oh, God. Double underhook pile driver. Simo spiked on his neck. Lucky it wasn't under tax, but slamming him down, goozled him. He's crawling away and drop kick in the corner. No, he's safe really in this type of environment. Run to the outside. Nope, punching him. And they're going to play Piggy in the middle of North here. Or not. Curse of the commentator. Do not observe things. Because they will not happen. Or the inverse will start happening. Le Bouchard following through, as is Lexi Lemieux. North punching them both. They get caught in return. Back to the ring. Simo now. Oh god. We've only got so many panels on the cell wall. You keep taking them down, the structure will drop down another 10 feet. We can't afford that, guys. We need that structure at least twice more, maybe 3 more times. Oh, drop kick onto the tax. Into the pin. Simo spotting it, breaking it. Throwing her into the corner. White went for someone, but gets caught by Blair Bouchard, saving the tag partner. It's good teamwork here, just playing defense for your allies. Off the ropes. Uh-oh. Went for the spike DDT. Oh, went for a drop kick, gets caught. And oh, no. Backdrop driver. Into the pin. This could finish it. There it is. Simo again thrown outside of the cell. Blair Bouchard jumping in celebration in the battle flies. Not soaring to a strong start here in Season 4, but Northern Exposure proving just how tough they are by bringing it to one of the most dangerous teams we have in all of CCW. Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners, Northern Exposure. And the rest of them have come out to celebrate with the girls. Free acupuncture, yeah, sure. That's one way of looking at it. Well, we return back over here for the moment whilst we get ready for our 4th contest after, well, 4th contest that has a typical finish that isn't just the knockout from that barbed wire death match. So we head towards a 4-way Martial Mayhem in South Carolina. Where we will actually be seeing how... Yes, fine. Hydration. We'll actually be seeing a familiar face making his CCW in-ring debut. He's fought in ATWE and he's been there nearly every step of the way for last season. We are about to witness the in-ring debut for Colossal Championship Wrestling of one Drake Henry. And it should be an exciting competition. So let us head there right now. Ladies and gentlemen, upon the contest is a fatal 4-way Martial Mayhem, and it's to determine T-Dog's #1 contender. Introducing the competitors first, Connie makes his way down, now fighting at the red corner. He is a former referee, Drake Henry. He's got a kendo stick in hand. He's gonna have to leave the outside of the ring for this one. Hey Drake, I said you're gonna have to leave the outside of the ring. He doesn't listen to the rules. Hey, we'll get rid of it before the match starts, I'm sure. Shazza will make sure he does. Okay, see? And Sharon Georgie, the referee for this one. She was blackmailed by Fred Gomdrell to do countouts in the ATW World Tag Title match last night. Almost worked out for him. She is a new hire. here for our officials in CCW. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the second fighter. Currently makes his way down, now fighting out of the neutral corner, representing Liberate. He is the biggest stepper, Lamar Wilder. Down the aisle, he's coming. He's the Trap House CEO, he's the biggest stepper. He's a quarter of Liberate, if you will. Dangerous, dangerous man. And oh my lord. There be pyro, you will see it. There we go. Now if I just... Yay, it doesn't do it. Sweet. I was just double checking that one of the settings wasn't there. No, it wasn't. Oh my lord. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the third competitor, currently making their way down the aisle, fighting at the other neutral corner, the Dragon Fruit. Well, the Dragon Fruit making their debut here in CCW. The second MB wrestler in, well, technically the third, but second CCW signed wrestler. Susie Gomdrol made their debut last season. North, of course, we just saw, but the second CCW signee, they are here to stay, as their knee pads say. Looking out around the arena, Charleston, North Carolina. Here is one of our latest signings. Of course, we have an entire just flood of new talent, as is the case every season. We release a wave of people, we hire a wave of people. Of course, familiar faces will stick around, like Drake Henry and Battleflies, Kayla Turner, champions we try and keep around. Sorry, Alex Daniels of the past. Sorry, Anarchy Club of the past. But here's another new face. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the fourth and final competitor, currently makes his way down, now fighting out of the blue corner. He is La Morala de la Bahia, Java Vargas. Ex-American Pride, making his way down the aisle. Rodriguez is dangerous. Inside the ring. Crowd don't particularly like him here in South Carolina, but Charleston, it doesn't matter what you think. What matters is what's going to happen inside the scrap trap once it gets lowered. Around the ring for the first time tonight. First of two competitions to be held inside it. This here Marshall Mayhem, then the Men's First Blood Championship will be defended inside it as well later on. Oh, super kick takes down B Dragon Fruit, and of course it is one tap to a finish. So Marshall Mayhem rules. There is no pinfall, there is no escape, there are no knockouts, there is only submission. And due to this being a fatal 4-way and a number one contendership, at the same time, there is no time limit, just to guarantee that T-Dog has somebody to fight in the meantime. The Dragon Fruit popping over. As the larger competitors pair off, Charlotte and Lamar using their power against one another. V Dragon Fruit going after the former referee. Getting caught with a bicycle kick to the skull. Oh my god, and then Scorpion death drop. Oh my lord, just throwing their left arm in. And back drop. Oh god, the power, and slammed him down. This is where we get familiar with our new superstars. Our new titans, if you will. Oh god, running bulldog. A senton gets caught the knee. Oh, discus forearm, just eyes in the back of their head, avoiding it. Uh-oh. Went for the savage kick, but V cutting off Lamar Wilder, and as such, gets caught for submission. Is Dragon Fruit going to be forced to tap straight away? No. Crossface escaped. Uh-oh. Wilder. Oh, God. High knee. High knee. Vargas bringing Dragon Fruit to the blue corner. Oh, just a punch. Spin his elbow in the corner, and oh, off the ropes, wait for a springboard forearm, but gets kneed out the sky and then kicked in the back of the head. The Dragon Fruit just decimating Vargas, but gets bulldogged into a headbutt against Vargas. Oh, the biggest stepper, showing his steps is almost big as his brain. Oh god, package power driver. Uh-oh. Oh! Air raid crash right onto their neck. Now a sleeper hold. Drake Henry right there. He's like, I'm not a ref anymore. I'm going to break that shit up. And regretted that. Oh, because Lamar Wilder just shrugged it off. And now gets tossed. Turns his attention to Vargas. Trap House CEO single-handedly trying to run the gauntlet and take everyone out by himself. Oh god, just a shoulder tackle and a half to Wilder. Vargas gets caught. Go behind. German onto the bottom rope. Punches. Catching them, and then Lariat stops them dead in their tracks. And now, with the other two down, submission. Oh god. Trying to wear out. Drake Henry said, ow, So Lamar Wilder just tossing them into the pile. Wilder collecting bodies at the moment, but V Dragon Fruit start to fight back. Oh, discus. Off the ropes. Oh, ducking out the way. Letting them two collide into one another and they're taking advantage. Brain knife slips out the back. Oh, takes out the leg. Lamar Wilder sends him off the ropes. Caught. Oh! Man, down. Forearm, no, under the arm. And headbutts are plenty. Vargas stomping on them both whilst they're down. Java looking. Look down Wilder. And perhaps go for a signal. Or for a submission. Oh god! Suplex toss into the powerbomb. Drives him against the ropes. Gets caught though, the back drop. Lariat, no, punches. Go behind. German. The Dragon Fruit stirs. Gets caught immediately. Drake Henry stirring. Oh, using their hair against him, just pulling them back into the mat. sleeper hold. Chava Vargas could be done for here if he can't escape. He'll have to tap. But no. Oh, the power there. Elbow to the side and then the face. Oh. That could have been it, but Chava Vargas managing to fight free. Super kick. Uh-oh. Vargas from the second rope. Super chokeslam onto V. Dragonfruit gets caught by Drake Henry. And Henry, with his pick of the litter, deciding that V. Dragonfruit's who he's going to go after. But Dragonfruit fighting free. Rolls away. Go behind. Go behind. Tiger driver! Looks like a suplex. Punch, elbow kick. Oh my god, Dragon Sleeper. Dragon Sleeper. Oh, Drake Henry fighting free. Lamar Wilder's lucky that Henry fought free because he did not have a clue. Fireman's carry. Uh-oh. Michinoku driver. Michinoku driver, and now into the crossface. Crossface, Lamar Wilder has nowhere to go. V. Dragonfruit needs to break it. No. Oh my god, rising knee, busts over Vargas. But Wilder fell free. Hangs him out to dry. Off the ropes. They get busted open now. Henry was looking for the end. Springboard, drop kick. And calling Wilder to his feet. Going to go for another Michinoku driver on the biggest stepper. Oh my lord, and then perhaps the crossface to follow through again. He's already laid in the foundation works. Unless Dragonfruit or Vargas can get to their feet and break the pin or the submission. Oh, Lamar Wilder saved. DDT. Oh, punch to the back of the head now to choke. Slam. Dragon Sleeper now. Drake Henry could be in trouble. No, floats out the back using his agility. Lariat against the ropes. Dragonfruit could be out. Springboard. Spear. Oh, it didn't quite land flush though. And now trying to tap out. Oh god. To the back. Tossing him around. Went up to V. Dragonfruit who fights free. This here is just chaos between these four. But one of these individuals will have to tap eventually, and one will get their hands raised. It will be Dragonfruit, Vargas, Wilder, or Henry. We'll find out, I suppose. Oh, there goes V. Wilder gets caught. Fast ball. He's saying that it's time to win this match, but Henry catches him out of nowhere. Drake Henry springboard DDT. Turns to Wilder. Jawbreaker, down he goes. Biggest stepper put on his back. Chava Vargas fighting free. Lariat, no, spin us over. Chop, punch. Yeah, that's action. What goes up? Must come down, move on, power bomb. There's a hold. Oh my god, double team here. Desperation by Wilder and Dragonfruit. Double team put Vargas down. Yeah, Lamar. Oh, no. Oh god. Henry's been wiped out. Two men wearing black and white. I gotta fight. The two individuals, excuse me. Lariat, no chop. Kick. There's the toss into the powerbomb. Drop kick. Vargas with his pick of the litter is going to go for that Dragon Sleeper. No, Kawada kicks. Lamar Wilder The biggest stepper getting caught. Side Russian leg sweep into the ground and pound. Drake Henry thrown to the neutral corner. He's exhausted. He's telling them both to come at him. Neither did, so it goes after Vargas, who gets out the way. Climax carry. Down he goes. V-Dragon through 4-3. Of Wilder, but not of Wilder. Of Vargas, third time. Michinoku driver, I should say. Henry's curse. Oh God. Punch. Down. Dragon for getting the fist up. Chop, no, punch. Boozles him. Fights free, they do. Up. And down. This is just hard fought between these four. Now Wilder, oh God, kick. Damn, Tiger Bomb. See the exhaustion in the posture. Oh my God, busting him open. I'm pretty sure everyone's bleeding now. Scrap Trap claiming a lot of victims tonight. Oh, rolling through. Vargas. Blueface press into the ground and pound, and now from the second rope. Calling Lamar Wilder, no, calling V-Dragon through to their feet. But they've caught him. And oh my God, the power bomb! Lariat, no, he catches themselves on the top rope. Kick. Up. And out the back. Back elbow. Jab. Oh, fine free bulldog. Slaps away the kick. Stomps the midsection. This, oh God, wipes themselves out. Vargas could profit here. Everyone else is down and out. Springboard, back elbow, nobody home. Punch. Stomp, no, out the way, Wilder, Henry, oh God. Henry wiped himself out though. Oh, forward, down, quadruple down. Someone could have locked in a submission here. Dragon Fruit to their feet. Henry to his. Dear Lord, down goes Dragon Fruit. Vargas, desperation cinched in. The Dragon Sleeper immediately broken by Wilder. I think Chava is recognizing just the desperation of this situation. Uh-oh, up. Across. We're only approaching the halfway mark once this match is done. We still have a Trios Hell in a Cell. First Blood Scrap Trap. 30-minute Hell in a Cell Iron Man. Tag Team Championships will be on the line as well as the World Heavyweight Championship and the 3 Stages of Hell. Oh god. Oh god. No, I thought that was a guillotine, but no, that was Chava with a maneuver on Wilder, not the other way around. And oh god. Right down on the crotch. Lariat takes their head off. And now going after Wilder. Wilder, who he's locked into 2 submissions before, but Vargas starts turning. He saw out the corner of his eye, so he has to deal with it. Michigan driver. Cinch it in. The Dragon Fruit again, stirring every time he does this. At some point, one of these folks will have to tap. Down. Henry spotting Wilder off the ropes. Oh, snap and into a German suplex. We're looking at V Dragon Fruit. Gets caught with a shoulder tackle by Chava Vargas. And this could be the path to the end. V Dragon Fruit blood pouring down their chest. No, their knee gets jimmied, so to speak. Uh-oh. God, the blood's just coagulating on the mat. You see just underneath Chava Vargas' foot. It's almost black now, that blood. Been pouring so heavily, so thick. Oh. Oh, Drake Henry up. Does nothing. Oh, gets caught that choke slam. You're an Agi bomb. Dragon Fruit gets caught the elbow. Vargas returned fire. Elbow to his face now. Nice whip off the ropes. Ooh, plants him. Just dodges. I need a scrub and brush to come out between matches. Oh my god, pop up forearm. And sees V Dragon Fruit taking forever over there. I do believe submission's locked in on Chava Vargas behind this action here. And yeah, V Dragon Fruit don't dive Chava Vargas. Did not notice what was happening in the background. Lamar Wilder forced the tap. Chava Vargas, excellent ring awareness in the end. And well, there is the first #1 contender here in Season 4. He'll be the first man to challenge T-Dog for the championship, provided that last night doesn't redeem his rematch clause first. That's it though. Forgot to press that bit. We will now go and head towards the next championship contest of the evening. The second one, in fact. Trios Hell in a Cell competition in Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina. interesting. Let me toggle on the like title match, but like we all know that's not really possible with trios because there are no things as a trios championship. Okay, we're gonna just put a random championship on the line here just to see what happens, because this is a trios match. So we're doing some live experimenting. Will we crash the game? Likely. Or will it just ignore that? It probably will just ignore it, to be fair. Ladies and gentlemen, Flying Contest is a trios Hell in a Cell match scheduled for one fall, and it is for the World Trios Championship. Introducing the competitors first, the challengers, currently making their way down, now fighting. Out of the red corner, the team of Flash Cruise, Jet Nova, and Luna Blaze. They are Neon Pulse. Neon Pulse looking to win gold in their debut here tonight, at the expense of Demolition Dollhouse, Veronica Showtime, and Red Dawn. We saw how violent the tag team match was earlier inside this structure. We lost two of the panels on the sides. We lost one of the panels from the top. They've been reattached, reaffixed, courtesy of our ring crew here in Kill Devil Hills, but the ring crews we have at either venue have a lot of work to do throughout these matches. That's why we keep the alternating situation, because they had to strip down the ropes and put the barbed wire around for the first match. Between matches, they had to set up the Hell in a Cell here. They had to repair the Hell in a Cell not once but twice. Had to clean up the mat of blood from both. The scrap trap had to be lowered. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing their opponents. Currently making their way down, they are fighting out of the red corner. They are your current reigning and defending World Trios Champions, the team of the Red Giant, Olivia Marco, Lucia Belova, and Veronica Showtime. Demolition Dollhouse. Well, they successfully defended against the Premiere at Twitchermania just last night. That have been pressed into action immediately again. Showtime, Belova, Markov being a dominant trio as champions. It has to be said. Five successful defenses in their 55 days as champions. They won their championships off the Yardie Boys, who won it off Destined, who won it off their normal champions, the Valor Club. And Veronica Showtime is just flying around ringside. Yeah. Oh god. Just chaos. Now we can see what's going on. There is violence in this arena. There's violence in both arenas, to be fair. Oh. Oh my. It's going to be difficult to tell what to call at the moment, but Red Dawn and Veronica Showtime in trouble because now Bolts getting an early lead here, but I say that, and Demolition Dollhouse have just cleared the ring and taken control. Red Dawn going to the outside to deal with Cruz and Nova, whilst Luna Blaze is at Veronica Showtime's mercy. Into the cell goes Jet Nova, Flash Cruz. Getting thrown into him. Oh god. Piggy in the middle of Jet Nova apparently. And Lucia Blover, new cell bit broken. Red Dawn deposited to the outside, and we're just gonna let the camera do its own thing now. As the ladies, Luna and Veronica, fight in the ring. The tag team portions of these trios are gonna just duke it out here at ringside on the concrete. Oh, dodge your knees, Marco. Why would you do that? You have to wonder if they're gonna start climbing the cell. Well, thanks for answering that, Christian Jetnova. Kinda did Flash Cruz dirty though, you left him alone. Veronica Showtime looking to exit the ring as Olivia Markov spots Luna Blaze and says, my turn. And the Red Giant just throwing around Blaze. Jet Nova coming in to save. Perhaps, no. Veronica Showtime gonna cut him off. And, oh god, violence again. Third time the cell's been out here. The third time that cell's face has been bounced off it and sent crashing to the concrete. Lucia Blover up, Jet Nova looking to join her. Inside the ring, Markov with the pin. Lucia Blover just punking out Jet Nova. Flash Cruz, Veronica Showtime climbing up on the hardcam side. Lucia Blover going back up, and oh my god, Luna Blaze. Power bomb, last ride, bomb. 2, kick out. Jet Cruz and Flash Nova. No, Jet Nova, Flash Cruz. I was conflating their names. Got Veronica Showtime with both of them up there with her. This could be dangerous now. Pulse could put her through the cell before Red Dawn reach her. They're currently beating on Luna Blaze down at ringside. Cut. And Veronica Showtime all by herself, but not for long because the Red Giant has come with. Oh, went for the headbutt, gets caught. Oh my lord. Slamming. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, very lucky there was Flash Cruz. Not so lucky because he just got sent flying through thanks to his tag partner, but so did Veronica Showtime off the Hurricanrana. Crowd chanting, this is awesome, and they're not wrong. Uh-oh, Luna Blaze, Lucia Belova, LB on LB. Oh no. I thought Belova was about to throw Blaze off the side of the cell. But she may be about to do one just as bad. Cop Killer! Cop Killer on the cell. Imagine if they had broken through the panel. Poison Rana on the panel. Imagine if that had broken through. Inside the ring, Veronica pins, but Flash able to get his shoulders off the mat. And now Thumbtacks been poured out inside the ring on the logo. Our attack budget is through the roof. And backdrop driver through. Uh-oh. Power slam. Down goes. Luna Blaze. Lucia Belova gonna pin now. But saved. Uh-oh. Power of the Red Giant on display there. Just walking around with Jet Nova. Oh god. He manages to escape what could have been a powerbomb attempt. Lucia Belova with Luna Blaze. What goes up must come down. Veronica climbing. Coming to the aid of Markov, but she might get caught here. She has done. Oh my lord. Uh-oh. No, no, don't. He's showing mercy. Ooh, waited till she steadied herself. He's like, I want to win, but I don't want to win that bad. Too bad for him that the same mercy is probably not going to be extended by Showtime. She's got a mean streak and a half. Uh-oh. Back inside the ring. Showtime. Nova. Ouch. Oh, God. Powerbomb through the cell. That's 3 of the 4 panels up top broken through. Prequel. Into the bin. Kick out, though. Luna Blaze. Pulling Lucia Belova to get up here. Oh god, uppercut inside the ring. No, no, oh my god, Luna Blaze I think was going to powerbomb Lucia Belova off the side. Lucia Belova says, fucking hell, that's close. A kick out. I think Lucia Belova was trying to throw Luna Blaze off the side. Don't you? Moonsault inside the ring. The final panel could go soon if these ladies have their way. Oh, thrown into the cell on the inside by the Red Giant. It was Flash Cruz. Jet Nova getting pinned. Demolition Dollhouse retain. Man, look at that, just celebrating right in front of her face. 6 defenses in 56 days. Easy for me to say. Six successful defenses in this reign. And quickly just gonna update these win-loss records, then we will go back to being me face versus big. You arrived just in time to witness the victory celebration. Yep, the one fucking match you cared about. Oh, I'm sorry, yeah. Oh god, what am I looking for? Neon bolts. P-bolts. Do I just have to control F? Right, so let me just go into that mode. Hello. And yes, I set up keybinds to do that because, hey y'all. Where are we? We're going to South Carolina. Furman versus Caleb Adams. Coming your way. You know what? I've just realized I didn't actually update the championship to... Let me just quickly swap it out for... No, it's... I'm doing this in between matches. Just as a thing. Yeah, just so I can, like... Because I've got a lot of background work and I don't want to be showing off the... what's the words? The... menus every time. Okay, let me just get the men's first blood championship to be generic rather than the Wix face on there. I completely spaced on setting this up to be Furman in there, but it's in here somewhere, this logo. I know it because I've uploaded a version that is just a generic version to Community Creations so that Ben doesn't have to change it around 50,000 times because of how often this championship changes. That way there's just one, air quotes, up-to-date championship. But yeah. Let me try that one more time. We are going into match 7 of 10 now. And we'll be seeing the debut of a new attire for one Caleb Adams. So, here we go, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a first blood match scheduled for one bleed. And it is for the CCW match. First blood championship. And it is to be held inside of a scrap trap. Now here comes the challenger, the former champion, lost it at Twitchamania. Let's see if he can win it back at the next night. The soft-spoken assassin has arrived. He is confident coming in. Congrats on the streak. Just streaking your way through here. I see. I see. Now we await the arrival of your champion. And oh dear lord, he's going to be insufferable, you know it. Okay. The second time he's walked in to a season. He's not bald, he's just got a bandana on and very similar hair color to his skin tone, that's all. The second time though that he's walked into a season having won the championship on the last possible occurrence before it started. Season 2 at Money in the Bank, he won the championship officially off Barry Starr. Yeah. Oh, in canon it's last night. Twitch Mania was last night. So perhaps jet lag could come into play for Caleb Adams here. Didn't seem to affect Demolition Dollhouse and their successful defense. Caleb Adams. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the competitors first. To my right, the challenger fighting out of the red corner, Furman. Ladies and gentlemen, now to my left, the champion fighting out of the blue corner. He is your current reigning and defending CCW Men's First Blood champion, Caleb Adams. And finally decides to raise this championship, your referee, Nigel Davies. Got a whole new suite of referees here in Season 4. We saw the in-ring debut for CCW of Drake Henry, referee turned wrestler. Not the first time it's happened. Certainly not the first one to do so in CCW, but it's certainly odd. That's happened twice now. I'm sure Patroclus is bouncing around somewhere, and maybe one day we will see Drake Henry versus Patroclus. But right now we're seeing Furman versus Caleb Adams, First Blood Championship online in the men's division. Kayla Turner successfully defended earlier tonight. The penultimate match inside South Carolina is this one, and we'll see the rest of Stagnation Gold on the line as Fred Gondrel and Sotelo will be defending the CCW World Class Tag Team Championships for Stagnation against Damage Inc., who won the 15-team Rumble at the start of the show. Just approaching the 2-hour mark of the show itself. We're 2 hours into the stream for sure, but shoulder tackle off the top. Furman, oh, trying that elbow. Dropkick rolls through. Stomps the small at the back, and these two going to be back and forth. Leave Caleb Adams a free-time men's First Blood champ. One, two, and now three. Yeah, free-time champion is Caleb Adams. But he's not been the strongest of champions. He's held it for a cumulative 12 days. And he's not yet successfully defended the championship, so he'll be looking to make a change to that here in Season 4. Lariat, rebound and rope-a-dope, and Furman turning him inside out. Gets caught the jawbreaker. Discus forearm and buckling the soft-spoken assassin. Rolls away. Lariat attempted but gets spun around, and now side rocking leg sweep into, oh god, submission. But this, I know you're in a scrap trap, but this is not a Martial Mayhem. This is First Blood rules, Adams. And guillotine, no, yes. Furman apparently needing to hear the same thing as Adams. Suppose you knock out your opponent, you can just bust them open at your leisure. Still, not the way I would go about things. Forward. Yeah, forward as bounced off that turnbuckle pad. Oh, went for a haluva kick. Gets kicked in his leg instead. And Lariat taking down Adams. Challenger desperately wants his championship back. Forearm to the small of the back, and now turn around in the corner. What goes up must come down. Moonsault. Oh, went for the moon stomp even. And Kay was like, did you just try to do that to me? Fuck you. Oh, kinda no. Forearm. Off the ropes. Oh, shoulder tackle. Stumbling him into the ropes. Drop kick. And he feels it. He's like, I'm about to end this match. Fastball! He called his shot. He's like, oh yeah, I need to get up on the ropes this way. But he called his shot. God damn, Caleb Adams. He said it's over, and then he hit the fastball punch. It's over. Fastball punch. And, oh, we're going to embarrass him by showing how he went up onto the ropes the wrong way the first time. But still, the men's first blood champion. Caleb Adams successfully retaining something he's not been able to say before, and as such he will be getting Furman's face put into that center plate. Well done indeed. So we go back over to this screen for the moment. Just need to double check. We are heading to a 30-minute Iron Man match inside of a Hell in a Cell in North Carolina. And it is going to be for the Openweight Championship. That was just won last night by Breen. 2 out of 3 falls count anywhere. That saw the mass interference of Destined, the Battleflies. Hell, even Tex Sweeney showed up for a romp. And as such, this match go for 30 minutes. Hello, Star. Welcome in, welcome in. The next contest after this 30-minute bout we're about to witness will be Stagnation defending Tag Team Gold. That's right, Stagnation with its latest returning member. But, ladies and gentlemen, for the contest is a 30-minute Iron Man match. It will be held inside of a Hell in a Cell. And it is for the CCW Openweight Championship. And please let me know if it's yourself making Darren Murphy. Is it going to be up to Ben or Key? Because I want to fetch him. And I'm probably going to redesign my tracksuit design for the men on Stagnation, because I saw a different option in the Creation Suite. But here comes the challenger. Angus Wyatt was the most dominant champion in CCW history across his 2 reigns. 315 days in his second reign, 84 in the first, a total of 15 defenses. But Breen dethroned him last night at Twitchermania. We're saying it's last night in canon. Don't worry about it. And he's looking to reclaim his championship inside a structure that he's altered careers within. I say that literally. He ended, I believe, the career of... See, let me double check that. When... No, that was a no-holds-barred match that he did that one in, but he's ended careers over this championship. He altered Smash Barnett's trajectory. It's one of the most dominant forces of Season 3 into being kind of an afterthought by the end of it. But this man right here, one of the most dominant competitors in ATWE history, pinned Angus White in the lead up to Twitchamania. Fred Gondrol laughed his ass off and said, you know what, Angus, 2 out of 3 falls count anywhere, you're defending at Twitchamania. Destined got involved. Battleflies came to his aid. More Destined came out, the clown car was emptying. Tex Sweeney got involved as well, and Breen, throughout the chaos, managed to get a submission cinched in. The Black Widow tapping out Angus Wyatt. Wyatt notoriously vulnerable to submissions. But let's introduce the competitors now. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the competitors. First to my right, the challenger. Fighting out of the red corner, representing Destined. He is the ambiguous savage, Angus Wyatt. Ladies and gentlemen, now to my left, the champion. Fighting out of the blue corner, representing Triforce. He is your current reigning and defending CCW Openweight Champion. He is Breen. And Breen is going to hand over the championship to our official, your referee, Toyota Suzuki. Angus nodding around, but he saw as he was announced, he was mouthing off. He's pissed off about everything that happened at Twitchamania. We have got the cell lowered for a 4th time of the evening. And we've got 30 minutes on the clock for these 2 behemoths to tear limb from limb, flesh to be torn asunder. We're going to actually just quickly just do that. We'll black. I'm trying it. Probably is. I need an outline. Do I change it around to be the other way? Colors. It's these 2 fight. There we go. Oh, into the cells will we start going. Okay. Oh, into the cell. I don't think so, no. So these 2 are just going to get stuck fighting outside and then crash through to the ring. They've broken a ring before in ATWE, and oh, through the cell wall we go. Angus not going to waste any time at all. Immediately climbing as Breen gets to his feet, and we're not going to have the same spot that every other Hell in a Cell has had thus far tonight. We're not going to have them bounce the face off and then fall down, and oh my lord, Angus Yeah, I'm with you, crowd. Please don't die. Oh, God. To the cock. To the balls. And then to the leg. Oh, God. This is dangerous. Breen waiting for Angus to get to his feet. Oh, they got impatient. Oh, my God. American Destroyer. And he's falling off the side. Oh, my fucking God. Oh, the American Destroyer on the cell roof. That's bad enough, but then just to fall out of Breen's arms off the side of the structure. Angus Wyatt lucky to be moving still. Never mind climbing back up. What the hell is wrong with you, Angus? This is only 4 minutes in. Angus catching him. Oh. I can bet your bottom dollar that the Ambiguous Savage is going to want revenge for that. He wants his championship back. Now he wants to hurt Breen too. Uh-oh. Knee lift. Ooh, we're dangerously close to the edge here, guys. Oh, no. Guys, get away from the edge, please. For all that's holy. Slamming him down. Breen playing a dangerous, dangerous game with Angus Wyatt. And, uh-oh. No, 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 no. Angus. Ah! Do not be shocked if this match gets called short and thrown out because of what Breen is doing to Angus Wyatt here. Angus Wyatt, somehow. I mean, some of his mass might be cushioning the blow, but this is just an inhuman level of resilience he's showing here. American destroyed off the top, well, onto the top of the cell, then falling off the side of it. You could have forgiven Breen for that. That could have been like an accident, but the toss. Oh, he just busted open Breen. Now Breen firing back, punching him. Uh-oh. Oh, he's still just rolling on the side of the cell. Men that this side should not be going above like 2 meters. Oh God, down goes Angus again. Christ, Breen. Have you there's no shred of like pity or sympathy or empathy, whatever it needs to be. This cruel bastard. Now he's taunted on top of the cell. He sent Angus flying off of it 3 times. Different ways each time. He's climbed down the opposite side. Angus, for better or for worse, is ascending once again. We are barely 6.5 minutes in. We've seen Angus go careening off the side of this structure 3 times. And the mad bastard is on top of it again. Oh my God. Look at him. He's just tempting fate there. Single hand handstand. As if he messed that up, he falls face first off the side of the cell. Leg drop. Oh, up kick. Breen though. Oh no. Not again, not again. American Destroyer, no. Back body drop. He escapes it. He knows what happened last time that happened. Kicks in the midsection. Angus shoved off. Headbutt. Threw all his weight behind that. Dear Lord. Kick to the midsection. Ambiguous savagery through the cell. Angus electing to hop down. Get to the ring the long way. You can see just the laboured walking he's doing. We're 8 minutes in. And it's a struggle just to walk back into the ring. He was hugging the cell as he came in. Into the pin off the ambiguous savagery through the cell. 1, 2. Kick out by Breen though. Took too long perhaps to get to the pin. We're still 0-0. Fireman's carry. What's he got in mind? Gutbuster. Oh god. Big boy senton. Off the ropes. Another big boy senton attempted, but the knees up by Breen. Breen boo out of nowhere. That could be the first fall. Toyota Suzuki counts 1, 2. Kick out. Oh my lord. Both men kicking out of quite a strong shot. Call him to his feet. Oh, avoids the attempt. Backbreaker. Lariat to the back of the head. Oh no, big guns. He's pulling out the big guns now. 9 minutes in, we are approaching our first fall of this Iron Man contest. Kiss in the open wound. Final journey. No rope break to save you in this contest, Breen. 1, 2, 3. Angus scores first. Uh-oh. Kicked in midsection. Broken. Reality. Angus looking for an immediate follow-up. Angus scores again. And then a senton. Into the pin off the senton. Leg hooked. Feet on the ropes. 1. Kick out at 1. Breen's like, oh, how to the nah. Oh, God. To the cock. To the balls. And now, to the cock. And the balls. Tossed off twice from the top. Bounced off the cell to fall for a third time from the side. And now, oh my, I thought he was going to... Oh my god, he is. The power. Throwing Breen into the cell wall. Face bouncing off the apron on the way down. Oh my lord. The ambiguous savage. He has rocked that moniker for years. A decade he has been called that over in ATWE. But truly this last calendar year, he's lived up to it. Since the return of CCW, he's lived up to being the ambiguous savage. The savagery has been unleashed. He's tapping into a primal part of himself to withstand the just duress and punishment that Breen's put his body through, throwing him off the top of the cell twice. American Destroyer on top of the cell. The side the cell gets sent flying off of as well. He does not care anymore about human limitations. It was only perhaps due to his submission weakness that he got defeated last night at Twitchermania, but now with no battle flies, with no Tex Sweeney, with no Destin to get in the way. Because Paulo Jr., remind you, broke up a pinfall attempt by Angus and perhaps cost him his championship without any interferences, any extra factors. Angus Wyatt is dominating Breen. Another final journey, a third fall perhaps. So we approach the 18th minute. It's remaining. Angus 3-0. Oh, thrown outside now by Breen. The champion has to figure out something and quick. He hit the Breen boot. Angus kicked out. He tried for the Black Widow. Angus fought free. Two final journeys of Broken Reality led to 3 successful pinfalls for Angus Wyatt. Ambiguous savagery through the top of the cell sent Breen crashing into the ring. The only reason it's not 4-0 is because Angus went the long way to get back in. This is only match number 8, folks. We still have 2 contests after this. The World Class Tag Team Championships and the World Heavyweight Championship to be defended. Another cell wall broken by the face, this time, of Angus Wyatt. Breen crumpled through the first one that got destroyed by these two. Again, big shout out to our ring crew who has been repairing the cell structure all night long. And oh god, they're climbing again. Are they going to go all the way up? No, they're going to start fighting on the cell again. Just dangling on the side. These two are just maniacs. Angus, is he going to finally send Breen off the side? He sent him through the top, but it's less of a drop than going onto the ground from the side or from the top because the ring broke the fall slightly. These two just brawling, they're hanging on, and down goes Breen. Angus, no, don't jump, Angus, thank you. I thought we were about to have the Savage dropping down. He's looking over the edge. This scares me. I don't want to know what's going on in that head. Well, he's trying to climb down. Breen climbing back up. Angus says screw you. Into the ring we go. Ah, caught ya. Off guard. Oh my lord. Uppercut. Here's a jab. Uh-oh, on the concrete. No, 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 no. American Destroyer on the concrete now. God damn it, Breen. You need to be doing this sort of stuff inside the ring. Because, frankly, you're losing, Breen. And Angus has your number right now. Which is not something that could be said last night. Or on the live beforehand. An ATWE. Uppercut. Oh, forearm smashing against his face. Oh, God, trying to throw him into the barricade, but the cell just is too much mass on these two individuals. That's really working. They're getting right into each other's face. Uppercut. Around the corner they go, finally. Back around they come. We may have to take control of someone for a second and send him up the cage if they don't escape this little corner. Okay, they heard me. Climb, Angus, keep climbing. Breen, get climbing. Angus again celebrating up on the top. Oh, God. Okay, what we're going to do is quickly take control of Angus so that... Or actually, no, I'll take control of Breen so that he doesn't immediately climb down, because you know what's about to happen here, right? Breen would have immediately climbed down. Okay, he does a taunt. Wonderful. Breen waiting for the ambiguous Savage. Gets caught though. Ambiguous savagery. Thank you for resubscribing. Oh my god. Whoa. Oh no 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 no. Oh, Angus. Angus. Just about. He's like, come on, Breen. Do you want to go for a fall? Big senton! It's one of those moves you got to be careful with near the edges of these cells, because you hit that wrong, you go flying over the side. Speaking of flying over the side, no, never mind. Ooh. Blocks it. Brain boot. Now the power bomb. "12 minutes remain. Angus White ahead by a point. Breen down by 3. He's not ahead by a point, excuse me. By a plethora of points. But the damage he's received, look, Breen could just pull the trigger inside the ring. Then a championship would be retained. We wouldn't have a new champion. Angus wants to be the first 3-time Openweight champion, and he may very well do so. Oh, got powerbomb onto the cell, but he got onto the frame rather than the panel. Oh, face just into the steel. Oh God, Angus, no. I know you want to, but Angus, please, no. Angus. Oh my God, I thought he was about to go flying off the side because of that. Camel clutch. He's saying, look down at what you've made me fall off of 3 times now. The camel clutch is cinched in. Oh God. Oh no. Oh, Angus. Careful. Breen doesn't know the meaning of careful. He's about to put Angus through the cell roof with an American Destroyer. No, back body drop. Sent him flying through. That's what altered the career of Smash Barnett in Season 3. Could be enough to get a 4th fall for Angus. That's how he defended that championship against Smash Barnett in Season 3. And he's still got 10 minutes to put a hurting on Breen. 4-0. Throw him across the ring. Breen boot in the corner. Angus finally bleeding as well at the 10-minute mark. Breen trying to get his first fall. He's on the board. And he just needs to not let up now. He needs to not let Angus get back into it. But Angus doesn't care what Breen wants. Oh my Lord. 1, 2, 3. Ambiguous savagery right as Star gets gifted a sub by Moira. Thank you very much for your kindness. Oh wait, that wasn't... I thought that was a Moira gifty. I misread. That's a primer. Thank you for the primer. Ow. Angus got a tap? Surely. 4-2. Oh my God, Gutbuster. Big boy sent on. Gotta come into the ropes for another big boy set on. Angus. Midsection kick. Back body drop. Breen, 8.5 minutes. Throwing Angus towards the cell. Oh, and his face bouncing off the apron. Both have received that now. Christ. Angus putting on the brakes. Getting punched. Yeah, I was thinking that for a while as well, but Breen... Oh, God. For every step forward he makes, oh, God. Thumbtacks. For every forward step he takes, Angus Wyatt pushes him back 2 more. Not a good night to be part of Triforce, apparently. Angus, despite the violence that he's withstood thus far, Wyatt in control. And not looking to relinquish it anytime soon. Grabs a hold of Breen. Sends him into the ring. We have Thumbtack waiting in a bag, but does he need them? He's got a fist. Oh, dropping Breen. Breen staggered and calling himself up, and pulled himself up into the corner. Now gets caught with a final journey. Unless he can fight free here. Kiss to the open wound. Final journey onto the Thumbtack patch. Christ. Brain boot. Out of nowhere. But Angus kicked out. Angus Wyatt just kicked out of a brain boot 24 minutes into a match. After being thrown off a cell 3 times. Thrown into concrete a lot. American destroyed onto the concrete. Thrown into the cell wall, his head bouncing off an apron. Already taken like 3 brain boots, 3 Canadian or American destroyers. Angus Wyatt, what the hell are you made of? We thought he was bad in season 3. He may be a new monster here in season 4. Could be argued he only lost the championship to Breen courtesy of Paulo Jr. breaking up one of his fall attempts last night at Twitch Mania when it was 1-1. Back outside, Angus sends Breen. Uh-oh, he's just grabbed Barbie out. He's got devious plans in mind as Angus. Uppercut. Oh dear Lord. Collar elbow. Oh God. Jawbreaker. For a second I thought he was going fishing. Uppercut. Forearm. Almost feels like a formality at this point as we've got 5 minutes remaining. It's 5 minutes in which Breen has to hope he can try and change his fortunes. Down goes Angus for a fifth time. Yeah, 5th time he's gone down. Don't immediately climb down on the other side, Breen. I know you want to, but don't. Okay, screw me, I guess. We'll switch to Angus. The downsides of these stupid fucking AI. Angus, kick to the midsection. Oh my, no. Oh, I thought that was about to be a lot worse than it was. Fuck you, dick punch. Fuck you, dick punch again. Angus just pissed off. He was going for a trifecta, I think. American Destroyer caught the steel beam in between panels. That's the only thing that saved Angus Wyatt from going through the cell again. This time, power slam. Oh my god, both panels go down. Breen catches himself. Angus not so lucky. Third fall for Breen. Cookie for me. Black Widow, Black Widow. Will Angus tap again? Oh my god, is Breen going to be able to do it? If he makes it a tie, then... There is no sudden death. It will be a draw. If it's a tie, then he will retain on a technicality. Green boot. Briefly pause. We need to, not highlight reel, we need to turn on the superstar HUD. I need to check. I need to check my counts right, because I feel like I might have missed one. I did miss one. Okay. It's 6-5 currently. Oh god. Green boot, no. Headbutt, yes. Rolls out the ring. He's got to get one more fall. Just threw Barbie on his head. And Angus knows if he loses another fall to Breen, then he doesn't win back his championship. So he's risking it here. He's trying to find a final fall. He's trying to guarantee that he walks away the openweight champion, but he could cost himself here. If Breen reverses at any point and hits another move, gets another fall on him, then it's a tie. And this could be it. Breen. No Angus. Both men desperate for one more fall to guarantee their fate. To walk out of here, the openweight champion. 60 seconds left on the clock. Drop kick to the balls. Ambiguous savagery into the tax. Lifts him up. Sends him off the ropes. Headbutt. Oh my god. Dragging him to the corner. Bounces his face. For a fourth or fifth time now. The final journey. Uh-oh. Last time was onto the thumbtack bag. This time's away from the thumbtacks. Final journey, 30 seconds remain. He's looking to guarantee that he walks out of here champion. 1, 2, 3. Breen was so close to closing that gap. Unless he can beat Angus twice in the next 8 seconds. Oh no. Well, he's lost. But he's a fierce sport. He lets Angus down gently. Doesn't continue the attack. He hears the music. He knows the result. And I would not be surprised if he collapsed. Oh, yeah, he's just collapsed in the ring. Defeat. The realization that he has no hope of winning this match, or even drawing it and walking away with the championship, means that... Nah, there it is. He was going to go for a powerbomb. And he's just fallen over. Angus saying, that's what you get for taking my championship. This is mine. One day reign, bitch. One day reign. Well, damn. Angus Wyatt. And you're new. So, whilst I go and update the win-loss records, we are heading into our penultimate match next. We just a regular tag team competition. A bit of a breather in terms of like heightened level violence between people. Because good old main event is going to be a 3 stages of hell. So we kind of got to like calm things down a little bit before then. So let us get rid of this. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a tag team bout, and it is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the CCW World Class Tag Team Championship. Well, the first and only repeat appearance of the evening. We saw them win a 15-team Rumble at the beginning of the night. Entries number 27 and 29 into it. Jared Skinner immediately eliminated, almost costing Damage Inc. the opportunity they've arrived at here. But Dan Slater able to finish the job and win that Rumble, which has led to these two men getting to challenge Stagnation for the championship. But it's not Kirai who's defending alongside Fred. The neck brace they took off to fight at Twitchamania that Simo White gave him, well, he probably shouldn't have taken it off because his neck got jolted a bit last night against Joseph Anarchy. As such, Sotelo having to be drafted in. Free bird rule of Stagnation coming into full effect. What a scary thought that is. Any combination of Darren Murphy, Sotelo, Fred Gomdrol, Kira Ishimoto, and Kayla Turner showing up and fighting you. And you can bet your bottom dollar that Sotelo is pissed after losing the ATWE World Championship the way he did. They're making their way down the aisle. Carolina just mocking the Conqueror. Conqueror just kind of tuning out what they're saying though. That's what they're fighting for. CCW World Class Tag Team Championship on the line. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the competitors first. To my right, the challengers fighting out of the red corner, the team of Dan Slater and Jared Skinner. Damage Inc. Ladies and gentlemen, now to my left, the champions fighting out of the blue corner, representing Stagnation. They are the current reigning and defending CCW World Class Tag Team Champions, the Conqueror Sotelo, and your CEO, Fred Gomdorol. Your referee, Scotty Loomis. Well, Fred and Sotelo going to try their best to defend these championships. They do have one defense under their belt, so if Damage Inc. are able to defeat them here tonight, they do get another crack at it. Another legitimate crack at it, I should say, because Fred has proven he's not above corruption in the past. Screwing over Blake Bishop by challenging him, or enforcing a match between himself and Key versus Blake and Caleb was going to be a CCW World Class Tag title not 3 days after the other two won the championships, but that's kind of what happens when Fred Gondrol is allowed to become the CEO of a company. But Dan Slater fighting out the corner. Of course, Kayla Turner not in the corner of stagnation right now, because she is up in North Carolina after defending her Women's First Blood Championship against Ash Vandal. The first match in Kill Devil Hills. From the top, oh my god, just wild abandon, he threw himself. Jared Skinner breaking up the pin, Dan Slater saved by his tag partner. Damage Inc. have already fought tonight. Inside a 15-team rumble, sure they came out last, effectively 27 and 29, but that's still a fight that they've had whilst these two men fought in just hard-fought battles last night. That's for sure, but for tonight, they're fresh. Sotelo is going to be the most damaged of the four individuals, I'd say, total. Having fought Daydreamer and Taze. Fred's going to be the freshest after having a handicap match against Anarchy, but the Conqueror didn't earn that name for no reason. Conqueror went berserk at ATW and CCW Present Conquer the World, managing to win the semi-final 8-person war. Then dethroned last night for the Marshall Mayhem Championship before winning the finals against Sean Hunter, your current reigning and defending CCW World Heavyweight Champion, in that main event. The next night he would go on to feel the effects of all that damage, losing the championship straight back to last night, but he wasn't overly aggrieved because he wound up beating Taron for the ATWE World Championship before just last night losing it to Taze. Jared Skinner going up to the top rope. What does he have in mind? Oh god, big senton. Punch to the face. Drop kick. Down goes one half of the champs. I suppose effectively he is one half of the champs. And Jared Skinner trying to pick a fight with the CEO, and he's like, "You want to hit me? Actually hit me. Stop trying to hit me and hit me." Jared Skinner might actually take him up on that, but no, Fred cuts him off and headbutt. Down goes Skinner. The referee's doing nothing about it because that's his boss. Thrown into Fred, who electric chair position on the concrete face buster. Welcome to the company, kid. The cheap tactics of stagnation on display as per usual, just beating up Jared Skinner on the outside here. Big thank yous again to all three of you for subscribing throughout the stream, that being Star, Rose, and Moira. I was about to call you Veronica, but that's your core name. You're Moira. Oh god, elbows to the midsection. Dear lord. Punch to the gut. Head to the ring we return. Sotelo again caught with a small baggage. This could be a stolen victory here, but no, kick out by the Conqueror. Jared Skinner desperately trying, but not succeeding in stealing this match. And Fred yelling Do less yelling, do more fighting. She just got spiked with a German suplex. Into the corner, got a tag, and tag move on Sotelo. Here, Fred saying no. This is just breaking down. Scotty Loomis has no control right now. Okay. Oh my god, into the bin. Now, if the ref continues counting out Sotelo, they could retain the championships by disqualification loss. Knee lift. Fireman's carry. Oh god, TKO, TKO. Went for an interesting pin, got his ankle stomped. Into the red corner. Taking in Jarrett Skinner. Oh my god. Big boot. Tag, here comes Sotelo. Punch caught him. Punch returned. Up on the shoulder. Over the top rope, hangs him to dry. DDT on the concrete. Back in we go. Sotelo. Lariat. Tag. Out. He goes. In comes Fred. Up kick. Ducks out of the way, but not out of the way of that one. Elbows to the side of the head though. Retaining the freedom of movement is Fred Gondrel, sending Skinner into the corner, and now, uh-oh, we saw a lot of these in the last match. No open bloodied wound, but kiss to the forehead nonetheless. Final journey. Dan Slater's going to have to make the save. One, broken up. And Fred's unamused, to say the least. Sends him out the ring and just yelling now, Jarrett Skinner, you're going to pay for his transgressions, Skinner. Face bouncing off the turnbuckle. Oh god, to the nuts. To the cock. Oh, kicks him low. From one corner to the other. Stinger splash, Skinner moves. Did he move or did he get pushed free by Dan Slater? It doesn't matter because Damage Inc. could be in control right now. Just striking him blindly. And confusing him, dizzying him. So that when he goes for this, it will hit. Splash in the corner. Oh, shoulder driven into the mat. Wrenched that arm now. Oh, reversed into the blue corner. Find out if those rip. Up on the shoulder. Slips out the back. Chop block. Down goes the knee. Oh, God, the toss. Tags on either side. Oh, neck breaker. Sotelo rolling. Gets called a punch on the way in. And Dan Slater doing great awareness, great marshalling of the ring. Oh, God, down he goes. Yell into the skies. Head to the corner. Oh God, what does he have in mind? Bounces him out in the turnbuckle. German suplex. Conqueror into the pin. Kick out. The inverted gut wrench suplex, and Dan Slater needs to fight free of Sotelo lest he get caught with something big. He did it briefly, but instead of going for the tag, he gets caught with the forearm. He's trying to fight free. Jab. Go behind. Waist lock. Side Russian leg sweep. Up to the second rope. Fist drop. No. Only finding the canvas. And now finding himself caught with the gut wrench powerbomb. Tag out. Here comes Fred. Santon. And gnawing on the fingers. Oh dear Lord. Ooh, back elbow. Nobody. Oh. Oh, the lights drop. Oh god. What goes up must come down. Slamming him center of the ring, and now Dan Slater, bad position on the shoulders, snake eyes. And going to take him for a dance. Mwah. Final journey. Jared Skinner in, breaks the pin. Fred throwing him to the corner. Grabs hold of Jared Skinner, throws him to a different corner. Or to Dan Slater to a different corner than Jared Skinner. Fighting off Slater and... oh, to the cock. To the balls. And now, fought free. Grabs a hold, stun out of Sotelo. Right foot, he's going for a Lope Suicida for a second. Chop. Grabs a hold of the Mohawk. Redirects him, gets caught the back elbow, however. Turns around. Uh-oh. No, on the concrete. The black canvas. Now gonna send it back to the ring, perhaps. Oh, to the cop. I do have one, and I suppose there are no spoilers anymore because we know what the movie it's going to be, so let me get the link. There is a slight spoiler in, like, who's on the C1 Cup, but that's probably fine. Skadunk. Oh god, double senton, no! Lariat ducks. Oh, face bouncing off. Oh god, throw first. He went for the dive, but out the way into a tag. Dear Lord. Oh, kick out by by Fred, rather. Oh god, busting open the CEO. Jared getting thrown around. Yeah, into the ring. Sotelo with Dan Slater. At his mercy. Teardrop suplex. Oh god, he's holding on. He's going to go for a second. Make it a trifecta. Tagging out. Fred's in. Lifting up Dan Slater. Ice whip reversed into the blue corner. Lariat. Back elbow. Roll through. Just the damage on Slater's body as he makes the tag out now to Skinner. Welts, abrasions forming all over. 1/2 Damage Inc. And now stomped to the midsection. Oh. Steps through. Double axe handle attempted, but Fred barely fumbled out of it. Oh. Down goes Skinner. Ice whip off the ropes. Shoulder tackle. Meeting of the minds. Lariat. Oh, deadlock. Yeah, into the pin. Leg hooking. And you. Don't even know what finished that match. But sure. Was it a Colossal? It wasn't. Okay. Is it not going to show? Oh well. And new. Well, congratulations to Damage Inc. for their victory just then. They are the 16th champions in the World Class Tag Team division. Whilst I go through the, not hassle, but the joys of updating this, they get their second victory, the first team to, or first competitors all told to reach 2 victories this season. Okay, let me now go for the pain that is setting up the main event, because 3 stages of hell. Okay, first is not that, it's this, then it's that, then it's that. Are we holding it here? Yeah, I'm aware it's the custom arena. Thank you for telling me every single time I make a match. That one, that one. Weapons, you. I have to do the weapons individually for every single match, because why would it just, like, you know, store them for you or let you save a custom configuration. Outrageous that you would think of such a thing. Championship will be online. That one will be challenging this one. And the second it loads, I will switch us back. Main event coming at you. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is your main event of the evening. And it is a free Stages of Hell match for the CCW World Heavyweight Championship. The first stage is Falls Count Anywhere. The second stage is Infernal. And should we need it, the third stage will be knockouts only. Hell in a Cell. Effectively, last man standing. Hell in a Cell, but without the 10 count. But the Tiger of Kyoto has arrived. He's grown out his hair since we last saw him, grown out his beard since we last saw him. He's gotten a jacket and changed his tights since we last saw him. But what has not changed since we last saw him is his indomitable will, his spirit, his fight, his hunger for gold. And he wants to reclaim his spot atop CCW. We're here in Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina. And that's what this Tiger is looking to do. But there is one man, nay, one devil, who has something to say against those plans by Ryoma. World Heavyweight Championship around his waist. He was the inaugural champion, as far as our record books go, back in Season 2. Won the championship at CCW Meltdown over Lewis Williamson. Held it for exactly 28 days, lost it without defending it once to Henry Allen. Henry Allen won it at CCW Execution, pay-per-view named after the maneuver that won Hunter that first championship. He would hold it for 28 days, defend it 0 times, and lose it to Joseph Anarchy at Garden Warfare. He would proceed to hold it for 164 active days of competition, defend it 7 times, before losing it to Blake Bishop last season on the 4th episode of Titans. We will continue the rundown of the champions momentarily, but let us now introduce the championship contenders. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the competitors first. To my right, the challenger. Fighting out of the red corner, he is the 9th champion of CCW, Ryoma. Ladies and gentlemen, now to my left, the champion. He is the 1st and 10th and current reigning and defending CCW World Heavyweight Champion, representing Direction X, the Devil, Sean Hunter. Your referee is It's Toyota Suzuki. But as he gets prepared to hold aloft the championship, beginning of season 3, Blake Bishop won the championship off of Joseph Anarchy, would hold it for 16 days, defend it successfully once, lose it to Sotelo, then win it immediately after losing it in his rematch clause. Blake Bishop would reclaim it for his second reign as champion, the first individual to be a 2-time World Heavyweight Champion in CCW. He had held it for 7 days before losing it to Veronica Showtime, who would hold it for 56 days, defending it successfully twice in her reign, that being the 7th reign of the championship. The 8th champion was another return champion, repeat champion, in Henry Allen. The French gut-wrench machine held it for 44 days, defended it twice, before losing it controversially to the Tiger of Kyoto, Ryoma, who usurped Morgan Justice and stole what was meant to be her singles competition against Henry Allen for the championship for winning the C1 Cup. He would wind up defending the championship exactly once in a clusterfuck of a match. It was an iron person that Morgan Justice, Henry Allen, and Dede A-List, and I believe the Wicking Just In Case were all a part of. In turn, he would lose the championship in Mexico City 28 days ago to Ryoma. Oh, Ryoma would to Sean Hunter, who's in his second reign as the World Heavyweight Champion. He was our first champion, he is our 10th champion. But will he be able to do what he didn't in his first reign, as successfully defend it after holding it for 28 days? This match, or the series of matches, will decide that. 2 out of 3 falls effectively. But each fall will occur in a different fashion. Pinfall or submission for this one. Setting your opponent ablaze in the second match. That's the second stage of hell. And should it be needed, the Hell in a Cell structure is still suspended above us here in Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina. 10 minutes of exposition and a bit of the preliminary fighting gotten underway. This particular match is falls count anywhere, so Toyota Suzuki will vacate the ring to join these two men on the concrete, and oh, dear lord. Now Negan driven in. Kick out there. Don't worry, crowd, they will. In total, there's been 81 championship reigns across the 7 championships that get defended here in CCW. Will Ryoma make it 82? And for those wondering where I'm pulling these stats from, actually I can just pin it to this chat. The off-season had me actively combing through the championship records, the archival footage, both here in CCW and over in ATWE, to find out every defense and championship change, so that I could accurately record how many times people defended championships, how many days they held it for, and in what order those reigns occurred. Into the pin we go, referee counting. First fall goes to Ryoma. He's celebrating for sure, but that is one fall. Hunter is going to get to his feet. They're going to be directed inside the ring. Our ring crew are going to diligently get the next portion set up. They're going to set the ring ablaze. And as the night progresses here, the lighting changes too, because we've got flames now, and you can see in the bottom center of the screen behind the various entities floating about, there is a little temperature gauge, which will dictate how close we are to seeing someone set ablaze. Whether Sean Hunter is, if Sean Hunter is the one set ablaze, then the Devil will lose this championship at the second stage. But if not, the third stage of hell will be required. We will lower the cell for a final time this evening, but Ryoma's praying that we don't need to descend to the third stage of hell. As he leg drops from the second rope, calling for a finisher, a Tiger of Kyoto. Grabs a hold of him, and a big power bomb. Now deadlift, powering him up. Military press. Walking around the ring with Sean Hunter. The Devil in a very bad spot right now, because the Tiger of Kyoto's got a grin on his face. And he's getting mauled. Oh, but he ducks to the line. Sweeps the legs out from underneath him and got a grounded pound. Leg sweep in return. Off the ropes. Oh, rolls away. Bulldog. Cutter combination, really. It was a bulldog with the right hand, a cutter with the left. Hunter innovating new ways to hurt, and oh my god. Rikishi driver. The Samoan driver there by Hunter, and the Devil is feeling the heat. Sending Ryoma into the corner. Scoops him up. Slips out of back. DDT. These flames are inching ever higher, and now the tacks getting spilt inside the ring. This is dangerous. Ryoma perhaps off the ropes. Oh, no. Frog splash. Not quite a North Star, but Sean Hunter up to his feet, and he says, I'm the Devil, bitch. This is my element. Oh, God. Slashing leg sweep into the tacks. Ryoma not adjusting to the flames as well as he was hoping he would. Oh god, drop kick to the back of the head, and his face goes into the flames. It's not quite enough to finish this stage of hell, but it is enough to hear Ryoma screaming out in pain and fear. Off the ropes, duck down, chop. Chop misses twice. Sean Hunter is handling the heat a lot better than Ryoma at this point. And look at that, just faking out Ryoma. The vapor and the heat waves are just distorting the vision of both of these men. And now, suplex. God. I cannot overstate just how hot it is inside that ring right now. They are in the center of all four pillars of flame. All four columns of fire are actively making that a sauna in there, and oh my god, desperation power bomb. And if Sean Hunter does not fight off Ryoma, then he can kiss his championship goodbye. The Tiger of Kyoto with the Devil on his shoulder is gonna throw him into the flames if he cannot fight free. But Hunter gets out of the grasp. And now Hunter sending the Tiger off the ropes. Drop toe hold, tried to drop toe hold him into the rope, into the flames. But Kyoto's Tiger is not going to allow it. Now going to try and tip him over the top rope. Sean Hunter's managed to fight free once. Can he fight free again? Or will he be set ablaze and lose his championship right here? No, he's fought free. Into the red corner, sends Ryoma. Ryoma fighting free. He's desperate to be away from the flames. Oh God. Ryoma one more time. Desperate here. Desperate, but Hunter's handling the heat a lot better than him. And Hunter is able to hold on to the ropes whilst Ryoma is seemingly afraid to even move Sean Hunter lest he get burned himself. Kitchen sink. Big discus punch. And, oh God. Corner to corner. Elbow eaten. Kick to the midsection. Oh my God. Mandible claw. Mandible claw. Pinching down on the nerves and, oh, fighting free. Ryoma is in a lot of pain. But so Sean Hunter, especially with this. A third powerbomb. This time onto the tax. Kicking him in the sternum. He's got him up. That powerbomb might have taken out the last of Hunter's will, the last of his fight. Last of his determination to not be set ablaze and to lose his championship. But no, Hunter fights free again. Cutter bulldog combination again. Ryoma always clutching at his gut. I think something just burst inside him. And Sean Hunter. Oh no, possum, catch and sink. Sean Hunter was not going to hesitate to take advantage of any internal bleeding that the Tiger of Kyoto was having. Kick to the face. Flying Tiger. Shoulder tackle sends him into the tax. But an attack and to tackle. That's for sure. Pushing him. Oh, he tried to push him through the ropes into the flames. Didn't quite work. I think one of them's from hell, to be fair. Sean Hunter is up in a powerbomb position. Down he goes. Sent on. The flames are burning higher and higher still. Yet neither man wants to go into them. Midsection kicked. Execution! Ryoma could be done for in the second stage of hell. Just got busted open from the turnbuckle pad. And Sean Hunter can muscle him up and over the top rope. He's going to be set ablaze. And then told to fight again. But no, Ryoma fighting free. To Flames, he says, no, you can't take me. Red corner now, flying free. Oh my lord! If the AI doesn't get it in the next 3 attempts, then I will just take over as Ryoma and let him get burnt so we can go to the third stage. Oh my god, the face of Sean Hunter, perilously close to those flames. But no. Strike one. Off the ropes. Flying free. Oh. Sean Hunter. Goozles him. Fights free. There's the Ryoma. Shoulder tackle. Sean Hunter in the flames. Can Ryoma get him up and over? The Devil's trying to fight. The Tiger of Kyoto wants to slay him and take the championship. That's strike two. You know what? There's going to be no strike three. I'm going to take over as Ryoma. We want that third stage of hell. Into the flames goes Naoma. It's one apiece. Naoma wins the Falls Count Anywhere. Sean Hunter wins the Inferno. That's the last man standing. Hell in a cell. You can see the sky getting darker and darker as we've been passing throughout this night. 3.5 hours in, your main event will conclude with one of these men knocked out. Referee Toyota Suzuki calls the bell one final time. And in the darkness we will fight. The only lighting coming from the LED apron. Oh, springboard kick. Under the ring, Sean Hunter goes for some weapons. More thumbtacks being brought in by the devil. Yeah, it's a weird thing that they've decided to do for 3 stages of hell, is that the 3rd stage is always this. Darkness. I don't get it. Kick to the midsection. Cross in the back, and oh god, no, Sean, no. Oh god. Oh, I thought he was going to stomp him face first into the decks. What was about to do maybe worse. Elbow drop. Oh, execution to style just coming across the throat as Naoma's trying to fight to his feet. The devil with the tiger at his mercy. Lifts him up. Drops his face off the turnbuckle pad. Bulldog. Big bulldog, this time by Naoma. Yelling to the skies. Trying to put down Sean Hunter. Powerbomb. But that's not going to knock him out. This is last person standing. The last man standing effectively. And throwing him. Oh god, against the cell. It's going to take something horrific to finish this one, I think, folks. Naoma's been set ablaze. He's pinned Sean Hunter. We 1-1. The final fall will be decided here via knockout. And Naoma is trying to knock out Sean Hunter with a powerbomb into the tax. And he has done so. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, enemies of all ages, this has been Conquer Carolina. I've been in Medic Entity, you've been yourselves, and this is your new World Heavyweight Champion, heading into Season 4 of Colossal Championship Wrestling.